Hello. This is pretty awkward to record, but I decided just to do it. Why not? During the break from my studies. So, if you ever came across the concept of PCA or principal component analysis, I just want to share some kind of intuition or rather analogies that I came up with that helps me think about this concept a bit better. Imagine you have a friend and you have to describe this friend to some other person who doesn't know them. Or you are getting to know someone new and you are trying to make an impression of them, like form some kind of understanding of what this person is like. So you start observing their behavior, things they do, things they say, and you notice that they come late to the meetings all the time. Maybe you saw their room and you notice that their socks are all over the place, their things are very messy. From that you conclude that your main impression from this person is that they're very chaotic and messy. And this becomes the first principal component, the main characteristics that explains the most variance in their behavior. Maybe here I'm projecting a bit from my own experience. Then you try to observe other things that this person does, and you notice that they are very helpful to others, that when they see an old person, they help them cross the road, that they, share their home tasks, assignments with everyone, and so on. And from this, you can describe them as empathetic and kind. And this would be their second principal component or second personal trait. And then you go further and further, and just like in principal component analysis, every next component will capture less and less variance. And because in the end, to describe the whole portrait of the person, to not miss any detail, any variation in their behavior, you would need to come up with so many components, so many traits that you will basically run out of words or out of time. That's why when we make an impression of a person or when we try to describe them to someone else, we inevitably lose some information about them. We have to succumb to stereotypes, we have to save time, and that's why we lose some information about this person. We don't represent them very truthfully. But another thing is that if you have this kind of budget, if you have some time to get to know them, or if you have some more resources to describe them, for example, you are allowed to write a whole book about this person, then you can allow yourself to include more components and to capture much more of the essence of this person. And of course, this analogy is not very scientific, and there are many things that wouldn't be aligned with the mathematical theory and so on, but this just helps me think about it more intuitively. So let me know if you have your interpretation of this concept, or maybe some other concept that you find interesting but not very immediately understandable. Because in the end, we are all just humans trying to comprehend all these jungles of theory and so on. Okay, my alarm is ringing. And yeah, basically that's it.